In this video, I will be debunking any anti-communist myths and videos on YouTube and Discord. Marxism is a political ideology which has failed for certain reasons. However, people make up fake myths about it and then try to suppress pro-Marxist people. This leads to a lot of misconception about Marxism, leading people to believe Marxism as evil. Marxism is the best political ideology implemented throughout the 20th century, and this misconception of it being bad is irrelevant. Thus, I will be debunking some of these false communist misconceptions. By the way, send this video to anti communists. Major Marxist states have either been dissolved or got rid of their socialist policies. The Soviet Union got dissolved, while China removed its socialist policies and introduced capitalism. The Eastern Bloc. The Eastern Bloc was a buffer zone between the West and the USSR. This was so that border tensions would lower down too. The USSR didn't even rule the Eastern Bloc. Although they had power to change economic policies in the Eastern Bloc, it is incorrect to call the USSR imperialist, since the Eastern Bloc had plenty of authority over its own affairs. When someone says communism has brought misery to society, you can call them a complete fool who has no right to comment on something like communism. Communism has brought economic, agricultural, and industrial growth to society. It's Western propaganda that led us to believing things like the Gulag, the purges, and the Great Leap Forward to have killed millions of people. Throughout its administration, the USSR increased school enrollment for kids to 460%. The USSR eliminated homelessness, unemployment, and achieved full literacy. When they say communism has killed millions, it's false. Capitalism has killed much larger amounts of people throughout its course. Communism is said to have killed millions while it hasn't. The Gulag and other Marxist institutions have not killed anywhere near the numbers Western propaganda claims for them to have killed. The Great Leap Forward is said to have killed between 15 to 60 million people, while in reality, it killed less than 20 million people. Killed isn't actually the right word to define it, since Mao wasn't directly responsible for it. Saying communism has ruined Russia. Russia has benefited the most from communism. As mentioned earlier, school enrollment increased by 460%. Unemployment, poverty, and homelessness were eliminated. Russians have voted for the Soviet Union to be a savior and made it a better place.